Alright guys, this is a heads up part 2. My PCV valve came from Napa today. As you can see, this is the old one right here. It was pretty messed up. The OEM one from Nissan went right in, guys. Stayed seated and snug. It's all on. Car's driving amazing now. Yeah, so that's gonna be a big part defect on Napa's part. Again, I'm not saying Napa's not a good place to go, you know, like you need rotors and brakes and all that kind of stuff. Awesome place. But as far as this is concerned, if you remember from the last video I made, I got one of the, well, I ended up getting two and taking them both back and getting refunded. But what was happening is you would get it in and get it finger tight, and then you go to snug it down and it would pop straight back up. Now both of them did that. I called the Nissan dealership after that, and they had never even heard of anything like that. So we look up the numbers, the part number on there, and he's got a database that he can look at for every place that's selling these in the area. Well, it turns out Napa has these listed for 2005 to 2019. The parts guy at Nissan said that's weird, you might be onto something, because these motors weren't using these in 2005, not this like version anyways. So like I said, it turns out the OEM part went right in and stayed snug. So like I said before, guys, if you're driving a Nissan and you need a PCV valve, don't waste your time going to Napa or anything like that. Just go straight to the Nissan dealership and get yourself one. They're 40 something, like 42 bucks or something like that, which is cheaper than Napa too, by the way. And it's going to go in and it's going to stay in. So as you can, you know, there's no rattling or anything on this one at all. This thing's, it's fucked. But yeah, guys, that's heads up number 2. Napa auto part defect confirmed. Before you go spending thousands of dollars, guys, make sure you check this little thing first before you go spending money on a head gasket. Excuse me. Peace.